we'll be talking about Top Gun Maverick and why wokeness will eventually lose. And yeah, Top Gun is definitely not a woke movie. We're not talking about Top Gun. We're talking about the success of Top Gun and why will lead to the end of woke movies. This is Top Gun Maverick's legs, okay? This is the legs currently for Top Gun. Again, this is of course included the Memorial Day box office, which does skew the legs in favor of Top Gun, compared to an average movie. It will likely go back within the green in terms of legs because of the Memorial Day weekend. But this movie is doing really well at the box office. Okay. And the thing is that the creators, Paramount, is praising the fans, like of Sonic 2. Instead of saying, "Oh my God, Rotten Tomatoes, you gave a movie a 97%," they're saying, "Oh, our audience, gave a movie 99%." Okay, of course they still had your generic, "Oh my God, certified fresh," every blah blah blah, all the news outlets giving it good scores. But same thing of Sonic 2, they really praised the audiences for liking the movies. Okay, movie series need to remember that the people who watch their movies is the audience, not the critics. Okay, the critics is only a handful of people. Okay, yet they still have some sway over the movies, not as much as they used to, but they still have some sway over the movies, like Moonfall flopping, Morbius not really doing too well at the box office. But it's really mostly because of if a movie is received on the internet. If a movie is poorly received on the internet, or it has no name recognition, or is, of course, as I say, not a part of a franchise, it's not going to really do too well. Okay. So Top Gun Maverick, which I think has really good reviews everywhere. It's probably be in the top 10 movies of the year. Everybody's list. Of course, the top three have to be, taken by Doctor Strange, Black Panther 2 and 4, because, people can't let go the same old Marvel movies over and over and over again. I hope that Top Gun is in the top 3 movies of the year, period. But no, but it's probably gonna be taken by, the Marvel films of the year. Okay. Probably the Batman, probably the Jurassic World, and Top Gun will probably be like 6 or something. Probably 7, because let's not forget Avatar 2 is coming out. And, for some reason, all of the Alita fan base loves Avatar for some reason. I just don't get why. Avatar is not that great of a movie. I'm going to stand by that until the end of my life. Okay, until I die. That Avatar is not a good movie. Avatar is not a good movie. It's mediocre, it's boring, and I don't really consider it overrated because it's not really remembered by many people. And then, oh yeah, it's that movie about blue people, and that's like Pocahontas and Dances with Wolves, okay? We'll wait and see at the end of the year if Avatar 2 makes $2-3 billion, or is it gonna make 1.2 or $1.3 billion, like I say it will, like it may do half of the first movie. Or even not even make $1 billion, because again, The Matrix Resurrection sort of made $1 billion as well, and not even make $200 million worldwide. So wokeness is failing, as we all know for the past couple years. Okay, movies like Booksmart, Charlie's Angels, Dark Phoenix, all flopped and bombed at the box office. Okay, Man Black International, another infamous box office bomb at the box office. Okay, 2020, 2021. 2021, you only had like 5 successful movies, so I'm not gonna count that. They also had the pandemic as well. But in 2022, Men was a big box office failure. Oh, who could have seen that coming? Okay, Doctor Strange did not make $1 billion. Yep, Doctor Strange didn't make $1 billion. Despite the woke praising Doctor Strange for its representation, for its characters, woke channels like, the gatekeepers of the Alita fandom that, many YouTubers, including me, talk about, okay? And of course, they praise the and the same people also praise the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show, even though the audience score for Rotten Tomatoes, because yet TV shows are still not rigged in favor of Disney. Well, it has a bad reviews on Disney, so of course, Rotten Tomatoes. And of course on IMDb with the Disney box 7.9, but on Rotten Tomatoes Which I don't know why they only most people who don't like the show only go on Rotten Tomatoes. I just don't get it. Okay, what IMDb, I think more people trust than Rotten Tomatoes at this point. Okay, but on Rotten Tomatoes, the audience score, I don't know if it changed or not, is at 56%. I don't know why, but most of these people in the fandom has only go on Rotten Tomatoes, but they don't go on IMDb. They don't go on Letterboxd or any other site. They act like Rotten Tomatoes. No, Rotten Tomatoes is not the only site you can review movies. Okay, I don't ever use Rotten Tomatoes ever. Okay, because we all know the movie scores. Okay, the bigger movie scores are fixed right from the start. Okay. But on IMDb, the show has a 97.9. That's of course, if I bet if you exclude all the Disney bot reviews who probably never watched the show, it would probably be like a 5.6. So, probably the same thing. But it seems that the fans continue to win. Okay. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Okay. Highest grossing video game movie in history in America. Not of all time, it didn't beat Pikachu and Rampage, but it is the highest grossing video game movie in the United States, making $186 million domestically. Okay. Again, Sonic is mostly popular in America. I think the third movie will pass $200 million domestically. I don't think we'll see that, oh yeah, the sequel does better, but the third movie does worse, okay? No, Sonic fans are gonna probably watch the third movie as well. It'll probably continue doing better as a series going forward. And it definitely did better than most movies released this year. Yeah. And the most recent success is Top Gun Maverick. Again, this movie actually technically underperformed quote unquote expectations, where they expected the movie to open to $176 million domestically. It actually opened to $150 million, but it still was the highest grossing opening in Tom Cruise's career. So, yep. As well. And movies like The Lost City were praised as well. That did pretty well. Batman was praised a lot outside of that one throwaway scene, where Catwoman talks about white privilege. Yeah, it was like one throwaway line, which again, that's compared to Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Wokeness, and Wokiel, it is nothing compared to those two movies. And yeah, Lightyear is probably most likely to be woke. Yeah, Turning Woke, right? Yeah, Turning Red, which also was woke trash as well. And it seems that the only company that's losing is Disney. Doctor Strange can't even hit $1 billion. Okay, despite everyone saying, "Oh, it's an easy $1 billion. It's gonna be an easy $1 billion hit." Okay, no, it's performing like movies like Batman vs Superman, Dark Phoenix, and Morbius. Not as bad as Dark Phoenix and Morbius, but it's performing like Batman vs Superman. Okay. The movie will probably end up outgrossing Batman vs Superman, but will not make $1 billion. That's for sure. Yeah, there's no movies next week, but Jurassic World is coming out in 2 weeks, which is another movie that is going out and doing what the fans are saying. Basically, movie studios are finally starting to realize, besides Walt Disney Studios, that listening to the people who actually watch your movies is more important. That's why Ghostbusters Afterlife did so well. That's why Spider-Man No Way Home did so well. That's why Sonic 2 and Top Gun Maverick did so well. And that's why Jurassic World will probably do much better than both Lightyear and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. It just seems that Disney just can't get the memo. Disney just can't get it. And of course you have, channels, that only watch animated movies, even though they can't watch a real movie, a live action movie. And yeah, I like animated movies too, but channels that only watch animated movies are saying, "Oh my God, Lightyear's gonna change the film industry." No, it is not. It's not gonna change the film industry. Woke trash is not gonna change the film industry. And yeah, we all know the movie is gonna be woke because Disney's making it. Okay, the last couple of movies made by Disney were woke. Okay, and Disney, Lightyear's gonna be the first real test for Disney. It's gonna be the first real test for Disney, and you can see here that the woke YouTube channels and that support Disney still, and the woke, channels, the people who still stood behind Amber Heard, who still, who said, "You must watch Doctor Strange. It's a masterpiece. If you don't agree with me, then you're wrong." And if you try talking to these people, these Disney fanboys, they'll basically say that your opinion doesn't matter. Which basically, it's typical of a Disney fanboy. Boy, it has been for, I've interacted with Disney fanboys for a while. Okay, I said The Incredibles is a bad movie, and basically he said, oh, your opinion doesn't matter because of my childhood. My childhood is more important than your opinion. And we don't want to hear your opinion because my childhood matters more than your opinion. Then, or if I said the Batman Sonic 2 and Top Gun Maverick were better than Doctor Strange Turning Red, and of course, Obi-Wan the TV show. And of course, the Disney fanboy said, oh, but you're wrong. And your opinion doesn't matter anyways. No one gives a crap. Okay? Despite the same YouTube channel who said that to me, not even has 1.1, barely can get past 1.1k subs. And is relying on a movie that most likely will never get a sequel because Disney will never give it a sequel. And we all know what movie we're talking about. That I talked about a couple months ago, a month ago or so. But if Disney is the one that will lose out on this if they continue not listening to the fans and continue to steamroll down to oblivion. Oh yeah, and Disney is also the same company who, if you don't like the movies, they'll call you racist and sexist. Exist if you don't like the movies. So that's another red flag, and I think you should just unsub from Disney Plus. That's the most easiest way to boycott Disney, and then not watch the movies in the theaters, and then not go to the overpriced theme parks ever again. So overall, Disney is only dooming themselves. Goodbye.